Hello friends, welcome back to Rubik's Automate Academy. You have heard me say the term functions a lot of times. For instance, print function, range function, input function, etc. So today you will be finally learning what are functions and their uses. There will be several parts of functions. This is part 1. This video is only theoretical. There will be no coding. We will code in the next video or part 2 you can say. So let's get started. To manage information properly, you need to organize the tools that are used to perform the required task. Each line of code that you create performs a specific task and you combine those lines of code to achieve a desired result. Sometimes you need to repeat the instructions with different data, and in some cases your code becomes so much long that keeping track of what each part does is hard. Functions serve as organization tools that keep your code neat and tidy. In addition, functions make it easy to reuse the instructions you have created as needed with different data. You go to your closet, open the door, and suddenly everything spills out. In fact, it's almost like an avalanche, and you are lucky that you have survived. That bowling ball in the top shelf could have done some severe damage. However, you are armed with storage boxes and soon have everything in the closet in neatly organized boxes. The shoes go in one box, games in another, and old cards/letters in yet another. After you are done, you can find anything you want in the closet without fear of injury. Functions are just like that. They take messy code and place it in packages that make it easy to see what you have and understand how it works. Functions provide a means of packaging code to make it easy to find and access. If you can think of functions as organizers, you find that working with them is much easier. For example, you can avoid the problem that many developers have of stuffing the wrong items in a function. All your functions will have a single purpose, just like those storage boxes in the closet. You go to your closet, take out new pants and shirt, remove the labels and put them on. At the end of the day, you take everything off and throw it in the trash. That really isn't what most people do. Most people take the clothes off, wash them and then put them back into the closet for reuse. Functions are reusable too. No one wants to keep repeating the same task. It becomes boring. When you create a function, you define a package of code that you can use over and over to perform the same task. All you need to do is tell the computer to perform a specific task by telling it which function to use. The computer faithfully executes each instruction in the function absolutely every time you ask it to do so. At one time, computer programs didn't include the concept of code reusability. As a result, developers had to keep reinventing the same code. It didn't take long for someone to come up with the idea of functions, though, and the concept has evolved over the years until functions have become quite flexible. You can make functions do anything you want. Code reusability is a necessary part of applications to do all of these things as you see. In fact, functions do a whole list of things for applications in the form of reusability. As you learn more and more, you will see how reusability makes your life significantly easier. If not for reusability, you would still be programming by plugging zeros and ones into the computer by hand. So everybody, I will end the video now. I hope you understood what are functions and their uses, because we will use functions throughout the course. We will make our own functions as well. In fact, that's the agenda of the next video or part 2 of functions. Yes, you will learn to create your own functions. I will cover more about it in that video. You already know what to do if you find something confusing, and I will see you next time.